Welcome, Riskateers. We are working on our rank up series, playing Europe Advanced with a ranked lobby. Hopefully, everybody readies up so we don't have any bots. Let's see. Surely everybody will ready up. Okay, so we'll get to do some practice with a bot. White is going to be our bot in this game. So when you're looking at the setup, when you're playing ranked risk, the key is not feeling like you have to get a capital on your first turn. Or sorry, not having to get, I was thinking about capitals. Not having to get a bonus on your first turn. People will ruin their entire games getting a bonus on the first turn, just not the way to play. If it's there and it's just given to you, like I'm being given Iceland right now, depending on how blue plays this, then yeah, you're obviously going to take it if it's a one territory move to take a bonus on your first turn. But in general, first 2 rounds, think I got 2 rounds to try to get a bonus. Set yourself up on your first round and then take it on your second round. White takes Greece and he's got a pretty good guard already set up, but he goes further. He tries to take 2 bonuses in his first. No. Oh, White's a bot. Sorry. Okay, try to keep remembering that. White's a bot. Would have made a really good play if he doesn't make those extra 2 attacks. He would have been a great spot to hold Greece on the first turn. So my general theory on bots is just to stay away from them. As much as you can, stay away from them. They play somewhat erratically. You can figure out what type of bot it is, and if it's going to be a continent builder bot, or it's going to be a breaker bot, or a suiciding bot. But still, they'll roll a 7 into a 9. They'll do crazy stuff. So just stay away from them in general is my theory on them. So Magenta is going to take the Orient, and the Orient is set up with a fantastic Blizzard setup in this match, to where you can get to a 1 guard down in North Africa to guard the Orient. White's a bot, so we're not really calling that a specific strategy, although he is taking Greece. Red wants Scandinavia. He's taken half of it and set up to take the other half. Black wants Spain, and blue builds an Iceland, which is a problem for me. Blue builds an Iceland. Black has over-attacked in Spain. Black has over-attacked in Spain. Can I convince him to get out of there? This is the trouble with going very last. Russia's wide open. I'm gonna work in Russia. Russia, if I had to, I could even use 3 turns to take it. For now, I'm just kind of letting them know I'm over here. I plan to take it. I'll leave a 5 stack. I'll fortify to it with a 6. I thought blue might do that. And I know it's so tempting. I mean, it was really tempting for me to put the 7 right here, or yeah, my 7 troops and go hit that 7. But you just ruined your whole game. And when you're playing caps, or when you're playing rank up risk, the whole key is 1, don't finish last. 2, those first and second and third place finishes are really valuable, but you've got to win more than you lose, right? So you've got to, percentage wise, win more games. So sure, you can fight somebody and cause a big war, and it's really fun to see who's going to be 5th or 6th in the round, but that's going to kill your rank up game. So don't make those big moves in the first turn, no matter how tempting they are. My other option was to potentially add my 7 here into Spain, where Black had kind of over-attacked on his first turn. And that was also tempting to do, but I don't know how these guys are going to react. You're playing ranked risk with random people who have emotions and feelings and all that stuff, and that may have really ticked Black off, and he could have hit me really hard for that. which, I mean, could have killed his game, sure, but some people aren't worried about killing their game, so you got to be more worried about killing your game than they are. Red takes Scandinavia. White has spread to 2 bonuses, so we're going to have a really strong central bot in the game. That will be interesting to see where that goes. Blue takes Iceland, as we suspected. I still got a bunch of troops up there. I guess I could do an attack off from them. I know you guys are looking at this and thinking I'm in dire circumstances, and maybe I am, but I'm being patient about it. I've got 6 troops I got to take out of here, so I'm not going to do something stupid and ruin my game trying to do that in one turn. I am going to have to hit a 2 stack, which is annoying. I'll leave myself a 7. Again, it's Russia, so if you take Russia, you get a bunch of troops. So you can make up for it over time. My concern with taking Russia is you got to have a bunch of guards, which normally is okay, but my problem in this game is I got a bot in the middle of the board that's going to be bordering me. So I'm going to have to guard these 3 positions to really hold Russia. I'm hoping someone will start hitting the bot, but we'll see. Magenta's in a fantastic position. Magenta has the Orient. He can work all the way through Africa, holding 3 positions. The only hope is that the bot starts hitting him at some point. The bot building a 10 stack here is really nice. The bot's going to want Eastern Europe next, I think. No, he goes into Germany. This is a continent building bot. He's building himself bonuses, and he decides he wants Germany next, or he's going to try to take both. Okay, so the bot is in the process of taking Eastern Europe also. So we're in a precarious position in that sense too. Red adds to his guard. Hopefully hits that 2 for us. That'd be nice. That'd be a really weird play, but be nice for us. Maybe he hits the 2 in Denmark. Okay, he's working on France. Or what's called Western Europe in this map. The bonus is called Western Europe. It's really France and the Benelux countries through here. I guess technically Germany has got Netherlands. All right, blue is going to start taking out these stacks. We were in the unfortunate position that we were behind him in turn order. Being last in turn order is tough because you have to take the last option. In terms of claiming your bonus, black is not going to let red take France, and he is also attacking down in Africa, which is great. We like to see people making attacks. We're wondering if the bot's going to let us keep this or not. Slash red, I guess. We're going to leave just enough up there to maybe convince red not to hit us. Something like that. And hope that we can be bros. All right, Magenta's getting 10. He is in a fantastic spot. Does he hit that 10 stack? No way, right? No, he's going to take Africa. Magenta's in a fantastic position, except that he has a bot on that border with Greece, which is going to cause him to have to guard pretty strongly. I'm hoping the bot will be my friend, or I start having to guard down here. Yeah, that's where I want the bot to add everybody. Or this border. Yeah, that's perfect. Love it. Okay, so the bot builds everybody on this side. He could hit me 2-on-1 here, and he might. It's a bot. but we love this attack. And he only loses 7. That's fantastic. Leaves a 9 stack inside of Magenta. Yeah, he wants Germany. Please don't do. Yeah, he doesn't even attack 2-on-1. So we got lucky there with the bot, and that's the luck of the draw on bots, and that's why it sucks to have them in games, but that's how it works. Red takes out Magenta's exterior. Magenta's only troops are now in the Orient and here in North Africa. He's boxed in by the bot at this point, which is great. Blue is going to finish taking Great Britain likely on this turn, get his second bonus. Normally my goal is to have my second bonus by the end of my 4th turn. Having Russia is kind of like having 2 bonuses. So Blue's getting Iceland and Great Britain, which is a +5, and I've got Russia, which is a +7. So you can see why I'm considering that 2 bonuses. Red doesn't break me. That's a really good sign. The bot doesn't break me. That's another super good sign. I'm going to try to build up a little bit of a guard against the bot, but I'm going to do it outside of his potential continent, because I don't want to waste troops on a bot. Black is over attacking, spreading himself thin, but he's got a 2 guard, so he wants to take North Africa, which is the +6. The question is, who hits this bot 5? Because that bot 5 could easily run through North Africa now. Okay, we'll see if he does it. We are going to get our easy take here, and then we're going to use that as a guard. That's 7, so we're going to do 4. We're going to do 3 to get it to a 4-1. We'll do something like that. We're taking here because it's easy take and we're not having to hit a bot. Then we're going to fortify back out of here to give the bot his continent if he wants it without having to waste troops. Obviously, long term, we can't let the bot hold this, but we're not going to waste troops on it right now. So far, the bot's shown propensity to go the opposite direction, which has been great. Wonder if Magenta hits the bot tired of him. Wonder if he breaks him because he's tired of him getting all those troops. Yeah, he does. Good. Love when your opponents are fighting bots. That's a great scenario. And it sucks when it's you having to fight the bots. All right, here's the bot. Please don't add to my side. Yeah, 6 there's perfect. Yep. Okay, he adds 1. That's just because he's working on that continent. That's okay. That's going to give us a spot to get an easy take, and he will break down to a 1 if he hits anything. He goes to take Germany on a 5-on-3, and he gets it. Bots be wildin'. Okay. Red's exterior is mostly gone, which is concerning to me. He goes and hits blue, or he goes and hits the bot. He hits blue. That's fantastic. Blue's down to 20 troops, so we're glad that we didn't make that fight over Iceland and Great Britain. Blue's down to 6 troops. Blue is definitely worth getting. Red kill guards them, moves those troops so you can't hit the 1 blue. Oh, but blue goes and trades in cards because he's in a dire circumstance. So in progressive, don't turn in your cards before 5 for the first 5 cards unless you're in the scenario that blue's in. He's in dire circumstances. Red and blue are both gettable if you get enough troops, and black has enough troops. I think black adds to his 10, and he goes up here and he runs through. Yeah, he even takes his cards, which is smart. That's a good use of them. He's going to get red and blue for 7 cards and take over the game. Black will have a huge lead early in the game. And he looks like a really good player on this end. The way he's attacking quickly. Hopefully he doesn't break me. He didn't leave anybody to attack blue's 3 stack, which is kind of wild. I think, oh no, he gets 10 with cards. Okay. Whew. I thought I was going to get fed him. That would have been cool. He gets blues cards. He gets to trade in again. And black is just absolutely dominating the game at this point. We're down to a very, very early. Does he hit me? Does he try to take me out? I don't know. I don't know if he adds to that 8 stack or not. Nope, he goes to hit the bot. He just fortifies against the bot. Cool, cool, cool. So we can't let black have everything. What do we do? I think we got to take our trade. We're going to build here and guard and build here and guard. We can't guard all that. No way. Nope. We do an easy take. Black's getting a ton of stuff. We got to take black out of this position for sure. He's just getting too much. And I think he knows it. We're going to fortify back to here. I usually don't break people. It's really not my game. But he got all those territories because he was taking players out of the game. So you can't let him keep that, in my opinion. Magenta is still having to fight the bot. He's got to go through a bot 4 or a 5 for a card. So Magenta's in a tough spot. The bot's getting cards, and it's going to depend where he puts his troops. Magenta scares him away. We want the bot to go right here. Right here, right here. Oh, he puts him there, which is the second best place. He hits the 13 stack. The bot has been on our side so far, so for all the negatives I said about bots, yeah, he breaks me there, which is fine. He takes his continent, that's great. Black's got 3 cards. It'll be interesting to see if he gets troops or not. It'll have a dramatic effect on what happens next. Does he get cards on 3? He does not. He takes back his continent, he takes back that continent, and he takes back that continent. No, he can't take back that continent. He just guards. Okay. I think I even let him keep that and let them fight the bots for a little bit. I could come out to here and guard with about the same, but the bot's maybe gonna hit me. So we're kind of using that 5 stack of the bot as a secondary shield at this point. The bonus is important, but not the end of the world right now. The key is keeping the bot pointing the other direction. We're keeping the bot pointed the other direction on the board as much as we can. Because those guys are the other direction. Does Magenta hit the bot further? No, he comes to break me. He just wants the bonus. And he's going to split guard against the bot. No, he doesn't. He just wanted the easy take. Okay. The bot breaks him. The bot also takes more black out of Scandinavia, maybe. Ooh, the bot also breaks Great Britain. Wow. This has been a very fortunate game in terms of a bot being on your side. Black gets 21 though because he's holding all these bonuses. And he gets cards. He's got a lot of troops. Does he take me out of the game? He hits the bot hard. Okay, he hits the bot and he builds a 25 stack to work with. We've got cards. Can we take anybody out of the game? No. Do we like our positioning in the game? Yes. I think we let the bot keep hitting them. And I keep my ability to attack the board. I'll even give the bot a spot to attack to. For now, all the bot's stacks are on this side. They're pointed at magenta, and they're pointed at black. So I'm going to let that keep happening. Black's going to get cards. And I think magenta's got to hit black at some point. Yeah, he does. He goes to break black. Which is great. He has created more of an enemy. He doesn't break him much, though. Black's still getting a really good bonus. At some point, we got to stop that. The bot breaks here, breaks here. Ugh, the bot doesn't break France. The reason the bot is kind of a buffer right now, which has been working for us. Black gets 19. What's he getting 19 for? He's got those two bonuses. He's got 3 bonuses. He's got 10 in bonuses. But I guess he's got 29 territories is what's helping him. What is he going to do here? He's taking the bot out of the game to get 5 cards. That's a super smart move. He gets his 5 cards, and Black probably wins the game. Really good player. I'm at 55. Magenta's at 87. Black's going to have a really big stack here with the 20. He takes me out of the game, likely. He's going to have exactly 55 here if he wants it. Yeah. Don't know why he broke those up, but maybe there was some logic to it. We're going to give him a good game. That was well played. I should have broke Black more. I was letting the bot help me as long as I could. He's going to try to roll down my 7 as much as he can. He is suicided, you're right. He spent everything on trying to take me out of the game. Do I just go break him as hard as I can? Do I leave a really big stack? I think I break him and leave a stack. We break him almost everywhere. He's technically got that one bonus. We're going to fortify back to where we're still pointed at everybody. We're in a terrible 3rd position right now because Black's getting cards again. So Magenta's got to hit him hard. But Magenta's maybe... I mean, he's got the troop lead. He could take either of us off the board, but he's going to slow play it. Magenta may be a newer player. Please don't, yeah. Okay. He leaves 3 instead of 4, but he gets the roll. He's a super slow attacker. So Black's going to obviously take me out on the next turn. Should have hit Black harder again. I still have not learned my lesson, apparently. He puts him right next to me. And he comes through here and takes me out of the game. Yeah, okay. He comes from the other side. Yeah, Risky Phil, thank you so much for your input. That's awesome. If you took a lot more of the board, you might have fed Black, gotten second, and maybe outpaced Pink. So that's probably the play there. I don't know why I kept trusting that Pink would make any moves. I didn't realize really until that last round how slow Pink was. If I would have seen that right before last round, I would have taken him out, or I would have hit a lot more black, and that was the way to play. But I still don't even think I would have really, really had to feed black to magenta. Because I'm just looking at how slow this is attacking, and black wins the game just based off of speed, even though magenta's got plenty of troops to take him off the board right now. If I would have taken out another 20 territories, that probably is the way to play. You're right, Risky Phil. Thanks for your input. That's awesome. Very helpful. We are going to jump into another ranked game. I think we know how this one ends. Okay, so Risky Phil says, taking the outside and left stuff close to ping. Yeah, I would have had to feed it like 10 territories or something right next to him, something like that. That's a good point. The feeding is a really big part of Risk, especially now in ranked Risk. Feeding is key. And it can at least help your positioning in the game. I'm just kind of curious how much black gets of him this time. Yeah, look how fast of an attacker black is. He definitely is obviously the more experienced player. Pretty good player. He's going to leave that 68 stack locked on that end. If he gets cards on 3. Risky Phil is asking how the tourney went for me. It went really well. Made it into round 4. Had a very unfortunate, similar to you, situation in round 4, where I had a 6 stack hit by zombies on my first round that I couldn't recover from, basically. So I ended in last place in my round 4 game, which knocked me out of the tournament. So went really well, though. It was super fun. Totally different to play with tournament players, I think, than playing in these risk games or these ranked games. Yeah, it was cool to be in the top 142 of players remaining in the tournament. That was a pretty cool place to get to. I was very happy with it. I was a big fan of round 1 and round 3 settings. I thought they were super fun. I thought maybe Vegas was too open of a map for the zombies, and adding in the portals. I think just created too much randomness to it that made it too tough um, to be able to utilize your strategy. Black's not really cleaning them up. He's cleaning them up. Okay. He's going to clean up here. He's going to clean up here. He'll leave 1 stack, and next turn he'll likely get cards on 4. So I guess we can watch through his next turn and watch him finish up there. And then we will start up another ranked game. So we can talk a little more strategy about how to play. So real quick, what I can talk about is Magenta may be a brand new player, and you can see how slowly he's attacking compared to what Black was. One of the number one reasons people attack slowly like this is they have their camera animations turned on. So make sure you turn those off. It speeds up your attack. Then the next key to attacking quickly is being on a PC. And then the next key is click, enter, enter, click, enter, enter, and that will get you quickly through your attacks. Black's got a little more cleanup to do here. He's got to add 1 and a 3. Then he'll put the rest at the end of this tail and go follow this path and take Magenta off the board. All right, Risky Phil says, I agree on the Vegas. It spooked me when I watched Arco's game. He just had nothing he could do. Yeah, I know. I watched Arco. He was group 1. And then watching your game, I was just like, oh my gosh. I've watched back mine, and I thought, how could I have done that any differently? And I don't know that I would have ever put more than a 6 stack on my very first round. I don't know that I could have ever done any more than that to protect myself. it was just pure luck, I think, at that point, that a 12 stack of zombies happened to be sitting in a portal after hitting other players. All right, so black has cleaned up. He didn't get cards on 4, so it'll take one more turn. We'll watch it finish here. Then we can see everybody's ranks. Then we'll start our ranked game. This will take one more turn. Magenta is going to attack, maybe get up to like 6 territories or something, break black a little bit. Black gets his cards and finishes off the game. Again, the slow attacking is probably, he may be on mobile, and it's just really tough to play these games on mobile when you're playing someone on a PC. And the second PC probably has camera animations on, which are causing him to attack slower. So make sure you turn those off. Because really, in this game, he had the advantage right there at the end. He had, I think, double the troops. In the last game we were playing, we had a 300 troop deficit going into the 2-man game, and we were able to overcome it just based off of speed attacking. So it can be a huge advantage to you, especially when you're playing newer players. Black adds troops at each end, which is kind of unnecessary, but oh, does he miss his split? I think he's got enough not to make that matter. Yeah, he's got it. All right, so black wins. We'll give him a. Oh, we were too late on our good game. Black's a really good player. Let's see what his rank was. Let's hope it's not beginner, because that would hurt my feelings potentially. He's a master, so that makes sense. Magenta was a beginner, red was a beginner, blue was intermediate. That's it for YouTube. Hopefully you guys learned something. You can check out my YouTube channel at Mitch on Risk, where we post strategy tips to help you in the game of Risk. If you have any ideas on what we should add, feel free to comment. Give me your opinions, your strategies, and tips. Love to talk Risk. And I will stay on Twitch, and we'll do another ranked game here. So let's move into that.